Hey everybody, it's your girl BondyBlue, and I am here to announce that I am teaming up with Reset by Design Wellness, a travel and wellness brand that focuses on empowering Black women like you and I, girl. And I am so excited because I have been wanting to go to Africa for forever, and I am finally getting that opportunity with this upcoming Heritage and Reset Wellness Retreat in Ghana. It's going down, y'all, in November 1st through the 9th, 9 days, 8 nights. It's going to be 2 different locations when we're on this trip. This is all inclusive. It's going to come with so many benefits, including an African ancestry test. There's going to be cooking classes, a boat cruise. There's going to be an opportunity to engage, to rejuvenate, to connect with one another, to connect with our ancestors. I am so excited about this, and I'm even more excited that some of my members will be coming along and we can experience Africa together, because this will be my first time. So I am so excited about this. I can't wait to go, and I hope that you guys will sign up. The link is down below in the description box. Don't worry, girl, I will be reminding y'all about this, so y'all might get tired of me talking about it, but that's okay, because it is important for us to all travel and have these amazing experiences, and some of them, girl, we need to have together. So go ahead down below in the description box, book it. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey girl, what's going on? I'm back. What's going on? Hey everybody, it's your girl BondyBlue. I'm back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta, but also a little Summer House talk, because Summer House had its season finale, right? Girl, Summer House Martha's Vineyard was a trip. I have never seen so many bougie ass people having just unreasonable amounts of physical altercations for no reason before in my life. Like just a whole bunch of fights and stuff for no apparent reason with the same person. Bria. And the people you was bringing, Bria. And then you wonder why everybody was putting their hands on you. I'm going to tell you, they was putting their hands on you because you small. They was putting their hands on you primarily because you were small, but also because you been with the gang. You was running your mouth too much. So before we get into Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl, I ain't have time to make no graphic for these people. Okay, this the end. I wasn't about to make no graphic. If I ain't had no graphic, this whole time I won't make no graphic. They come back for season 2, I'll make graphic. Okay? Summer House. Silas can't steam his own soup. So he harasses Jasmine about her not helping him get dressed the entire episode. Amir was being helpful in the kitchen because Jasmine was cooking and had to go run out and run an errand before the party that night. So Amir finishes the food Jasmine was cooking before she ran out. Silas comes in, and Amir, says, "It's your wife, man. She was doing all this. I'm just finishing it up." And he has to fix his own plate. Happily took his little plate and went sat his ass somewhere and ate. Why later on was he complaining about the fact that she wasn't there to also serve him the food? Because men don't serve other men. Child, that's what goes on in restaurants. You ain't never heard what Felicia Rashad, what Claire Huxtable told y'all? That's the type of thing that goes on in a restaurant. Okay? 50-50. All right, this is where y'all gonna start to hit that 50-50 conversation. Okay, in the way we serve each other. Okay, Because if you're not serving each other in the relationship, and ma'am, lady, woman, person with vagina, you the only one that's serving, yeah, it's giving maid, mattress, mule. Shout out to Erica De Niro. That's what it's giving. They're on vacation. And Jasmine hasn't even taken a beat yet because Silas wants to make sure that they're still on their regimen. They're still on their routine of her taking care of him as if he's a toddler. And we know it's because you got her up out of her car, right? And so by the time we get to the end of this episode and you screaming in that lady's face about how the coverage that she gets as a wife, the coverage she gets in this marriage, I promise you, your life will change. Yeah, all of that. That was saying that he was gonna send her back to the car. Like Stevie J was gonna send Jocelyn back to the strip club. I was just like, if y'all don't get this weird ass man off of my screen. Thank you, Chris Baker, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. He pitched a fit behind the fact that she was not acknowledging. He just wants to beat her over the head with what he feels she should be doing until she is broken down and continues to do those things for him. That way he never has to do them himself. So who's helping her get dressed? Who's cooking her food? And then you didn't even have the thoughts to make sure that a plate was left for her. So even though she cooked and everybody else ate, by the time she got back, they barely had enough food left for her to eat. So there was no consideration in that towards her. But she's supposed to be waiting on you hand and foot as if you're paying her to do it, right? You just need to get a maid. You just need to get a maid. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna learn to stop letting these men convince y'all that them financially securing you is always the best thing. It's not. It's really, really not. It's a way for them to control you and abuse you and use you up like you a damn maid, a mattress, and a mule. That girl was tired on vacation, and not from fucking and having fun, but from ironing clothes and folding clothes and making breakfast, lunch, and dinner and then handing it to Silas. And we're going to see if he's going to like it, because he may not like it because it has too many starches. Boy, you can fix your own food. You can steam your own clothes. You can iron your own pants. You can get your own self dressed because you're an adult. And if you want a butler, then you need to make enough money to hire one. But a wife is not a butler. A wife is not a maid. And I never understand that about that military mentality, right? In the military, your woman is supposed to just be doing that's what the military teaches y'all. Is that true? Because in the military, you're a soldier being told what to do by someone else. That's what you do in the military. So I don't know why you think that means that you get a servant because you're a soldier. No. No. You have to be able to pay for servants. And if you can't pay for servants, then you need to feed, clothe, and prepare for yourself. That is insane. That is insane. The fact that he has those expectations of her. Jasmine talks to Jordan about it, and Jordan is just so glad that she's being honest. Jordan, there's something so nasty about your energy. So nasty about your energy. I don't know what it is, but it just gives, I can't trust, like it gives this like underlying anger and bitterness or something. Like, don't get me wrong. I do agree with you. I'm glad that Jasmine decided to be honest instead of faking a funk, but we can hear through the walls. So it doesn't even make sense for her to pretend as if everything is okay with her and Silas when we can all see that it's not. Alex surprised Nick with his girlfriend being there. His girlfriend was gorgeous. I was just kind of like, oh my God, Nick, why were you pretending to be single to see what was up with these women when you had her? I know why, because all of them are beautiful. And if you had an opportunity to fuck any other woman in this house, you probably would have. But because that opportunity eluded you, you decided to go ahead and stick to the beautiful one, the young woman that you have that was in another country at the time. Okay. And hey, If she don't have a problem with it, I don't have a problem with it. Y'all are not married. Like, y'all are not married. So whatever, just keep it cute, everybody. Just keep it cute. Jordan says, if your girl only knew that you was trying to get with me, if she knew, and if your girl could only see how you be calling me, getting fresh with me, she probably leave you alone. Yeah, that's my shit. Unplug her phone and be glad you were gone. Okay, I'm sorry. She crazy to put up with you. But boy, I won't be no fool. That you like what you see. It ain't easy to be me. Sorry, y'all. I had to do the offbeat bouncing into that. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, back to my notes. Bria outs Alex to his old lady because she's a miserable, bitter little bitch. And that's just how I feel about Bria. She's a brat. She's always looking to have a problem and an issue. She loves to disrespect people and talk to them crazy. And then when they respond to her in she pretends as if she never did anything and she's a victim. And then she cries and then overdoes it. And then turns around the next day after she's gone to sleep and woken back up and acts as if we all make mistakes. Let's just move forward. Unless you're Mariah, right? I really feel like the fact that y'all kicked Mariah out of the house for what happened is just, even at this point when we saw this pushing back and forth between her and Summer, so bullshit. Just so bullshit. I cannot believe that y'all kicked that girl off for handing her the stuff that was hers. All she did was hand it to her. Yes, she did it aggressively, but ultimately it was not really a push like that. It wasn't a hit like that. It wasn't somebody putting their hands on you like that. It was a complete overreaction. And now Summer, your very good girlfriend, pushed the fuck out of you because you were talking to her crazy. But we're going to forgive her and all is well because we're going home tomorrow, right? Oh, girl. If I was Mariah, when I tell you I'm not being friends with none of you bitches again, act like you don't know me. When you see me in the street, remember, you don't know me. Shout out to Clifford, okay? So Jasmine expresses that Silas adds to her anxiety. They're having a conversation amongst themselves over on the side of the pool once the party all had, happened and everything. And she says they need a therapist as soon as they get home because it's too early for her to be this exhausted. He says if she just sticks to their routine, it would be better. You know what that sounds like? If you would just do what I tell you to do, then you'd be happy. If you would just do what I want you to do, then everything would go well. And she says for you. Meaning that just because you're happy, it doesn't mean that I'm happy. And the fact that that is lost upon you means that you're emotionally and probably on some level mentally retarded, and you shouldn't have a wife. You shouldn't have a wife if you don't understand that what you eat does not make her shit. I don't know why you men have convinced yourselves that women are supposed to be so much of an extension of you that if you're happy, she's supposed to be happy. That's insane. That's stupid. That's delusional. That's not real. Who lied to you? Look around. Look around. Oh my God. So while everybody's partying, Bria comes down, and Bria works on my nerves with this damn dog because you should have paid for somebody to sit that dog if you were going to be like this. First of all, you have the dog running around the house aggravating everybody. You letting the dog stuff get washed with everybody else's towels like they want your dog hair all over them. Then you bring your boyfriend. Your boyfriend cool as he has a good time. He ain't tripping. He ain't doing the most. He just, enjoying himself and partying like everybody else. You mad because he enjoying himself a little bit too much without you, right? So you come walk up on him talking about how you gonna leave the dog. And he was like, that's not an option right now. Meaning I'm drunk. I can't watch your dog right now. She's more sober than he is. But then she's like, what do you mean? Like, oh my God, come outside because you're bugging. Come outside. So she makes him come outside and tells him that he's being disrespectful towards her because he doesn't want to watch her fucking dog. I'm like, see, I can't stand bitches like Bria. I can't stand bitches like Bria because somebody doesn't want to do what you want them to do. Is disrespect. You were disrespectful by walking up on him and assuming that he was supposed to take responsibility for your dog. Then you talking to him all loud, talking about you're bugging. You're bugging. And then when he was like, no, you disrespecting me. Like, I'll watch the dog if it's that damn serious. I wish he would have been a little bit stronger with her. But I know he was drunk. And she was taking liberties with him because he was drunk. Walking up on him, chill out. Like, when she walked up on him like that, I was like, Bria, this is why everybody putting their hands on you. This is why everybody's putting their hands on you right here because of how you address that man. That was so unnecessary and disrespectful. And then you go inside and tell everybody that you want him gone as if everybody's supposed to kick him out or some shit like that. I'm so glad everybody ignored her. I just wish they had ignored her when they decided to kick Mariah out the house. She should have been being ignored. Just a spoiled ass brat. If it don't go her way, she's crying and making everybody feel sorry for her, and everybody runs behind her ass. Works on my nerves. So Summer was already outside because Summer saw her when she was walking up on him. So Summer comes to interject and try to calm the shit down and not, try to help you not lose this man. Okay, this man with his money. All right? Because you about to lose this man and his money around trying to prove something. I don't know what you was trying to prove, but you need to go to a therapist and work it the fuck out, Bria. You need to go talk to somebody because something is wrong with you, for real. So she takes the dog, goes inside. Summer is downstairs, just like, you guys love each other. It's okay, you got into a fight, but you still love each other. So just, love each other through the fight. Summer's trying to be and bring peace to the situation. She goes upstairs and talks to bitter Betty ass Jordan. And Jordan is like, oh my God, isn't she your friend? Like, why isn't she like on your side? So just because she didn't run upstairs behind Bria, y'all are assuming that she's not on her side, even though she's trying to convince this man that, oh, that's just how Bria is. No, Bria's an asshole. Bria's an asshole, and she should be by herself because she don't know how to talk to or treat people. She needs to be by herself. Summer goes up to the room at some point to check on her, and she tells Summer, because she's on the phone with her mom. Her mom at first was laughing at her and telling her she needs to stop tripping because she's going to, she's disrespecting him. She's going to push him away. Girl, stop. We need somebody to take care of your ass because we tired. Stop ruining this situation with this man. Okay? That's what her mama was saying. Summer comes in. She gonna tell Summer she fucking fake and to get out of her room. And Summer was like, whoa. I was just trying to help you with your I can't hold my liquor disgusting. Okay? So they screaming back and forth because I feel like Summer was completely caught off guard that she thought that's what was going on. And she was like, girl, I was just trying to help you. And Bria started screaming, and Bria pointed that finger one time. And Summer pushed the shit out of her. And then they got into it. And Summer wasn't really trying to fight because Summer then just walks away, walks down the stairs. Bria is being held back by everybody. Jordan is screaming in her face, you're better than this. No, she's not. No, she's not. She's not. She's not better than this. She's annoying. She's a child. She's a brat. She doesn't take any accountability. She disrespects everybody and thinks that people are supposed to feel sorry for her. And y'all coddle her and follow in suit because she has these temper tantrums and cries. And it makes you feel like you're supposed to feel sorry for her when really she's a goddamn, what you call him? Terrorist. Where is a goddamn terrorist? But at the end of it, everybody makes up. Everybody makes up, y'all. Everybody. And Simon made up, girl. The only people that we don't know if they made up was Silas and Jasmine. But everybody else made up, girl. Oh Lord. So people who not members, I just want to let y'all know I do my members only lives for Weekends on Own, which is Bell Collective, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I've added Love and Marriage Detroit. I'm gonna be putting out little small snippets of it today for those of y'all who are not members. And if you want to see the long form version of the video, you become a member of my channel on YouTube. There is a Patreon link down below if you don't like YouTube. And I also have my own website, bondyblueshow.com, where you can go. There are 2 tiers to sign up. Okay, the lower tier, you get just the new content. The other tier, you get all of my content that's available on my website. And we're going to be working to reorganize that soon. So don't worry. Okay. Also, if you are on the website, make sure you are always checking the forum because that's where I post a link to all of the members only lives. Okay. So with that being said, girl, let's go ahead and press over to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Where the hell? There you go. I was looking for my Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into the girls. All right. So Alexa knows Drew's song, but she don't know her choreography. Her sister Allison, who was managing her ever since she was 8. Now I don't know how old her sister is, but I guess she's a lot older than Drew in order for her to have managed her since she was 8 years old. But she's coming to town. And she has recently had like a mental breakdown right around COVID. She felt like, didn't nobody care, that life was moving on without a child. She was just in a really dark space. And she's trying to come up out of that space. And she's coming to visit. In the past, Allison and Ralph have not gotten along because Allison has seen him for the manipulative, controlling that he is. And apparently Ralph banned her from the house. And so when I got on Wine with Tasha K and I called Drew stupid, I need you to understand why I called her stupid. I called her stupid because you've been told, you've been warned, you've seen, you've heard that Ralph ain't shit in many ways over a long period of time, and you got on national television and continued to make excuses for him while, giving us the, oh, well, we're going to go to therapy and work it out. That's stupid, you guys. That's stupid. Ongoing and consistent showing lack of intelligence. You see what's going on here, but you ain't gonna make no moves. Now, I'm not saying that we're not all stupid over some dick every now and then. Girl, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Yes, hindsight is 2020, but call a thing a thing. You were being stupid. Now, if you no longer want to be stupid, girl, welcome. Thank you. We appreciate it. But if you're gonna ever try to convince us that y'all getting back together, I don't want to hear nobody else telling me nothing about calling another woman stupid for being dumb after a dude done already showed you who he was. And he hasn't made any real progress towards being different, just learning how to manipulate and lie better. Okay? But either way, sister is coming to town and Ralph don't know how he feel about it. He might just up and disappear. I'm like, up and disappear then, nigga. Up and disappear, and you ain't about to threaten me with a good time. Like, I get tired of, these men always threatening their wives with, oh, I'm going, I won't be here, or I'm going to leave, or you're going to have to pay me for my time, all of this shit. If you don't want to be here, sir, please go be somewhere else, because I'll find somebody that wants to be here. Or I'll go be somewhere where I'm wanted. How about that? Y'all got me up. Anyway, Sheree. Y'all got me up with Sheree as well. I don't know why everybody is playing this game with Sheree. Sheree has dogged Kandi for no damn reason. Okay? Do y'all not remember what happened last season where she was right there co-signing all of the terrible things that Marlo had to say about Kandi? We forgot about all of that? So when Kandi gets online and points out that She by Shein was not working the way everybody was, I'm not apologizing for shit. I don't care that you didn't spray my restaurant then because you're doing it now. I don't care that you didn't say that the clothes from Tags were cheap back then. Bitch, everybody knew the clothes from Tags was cheap. My store's still open though. I wouldn't have apologized to Sheree for shit. But I also recognize that everybody wants to be diplomatic on these reality shows because we have to have group scenes. We have to have people getting along. Sheree is mad at Kandi for joking on her and making comments about Shein by Sheree or Sheree by Shein, child. So she asked to meet her privately because she, feels like their friendship, they go so far back. Well, I want to have the conversation in private instead of in front of everybody. And Kandi feels like, well, I don't understand why she did not have the conversation at the Gucci brunch since everybody was putting everything out on the table. And the reason why Kandi said that is because she feels like Sheree is dragging it so she can have scenes because Sheree doesn't have anything else going on. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Sheree ain't got shit going on. She don't really have an issue with Kandi. You know why Kandi was joking on you, because you joked on her. I believe you the one that said she was sucking dick in a locker room, even though Kandi wasn't even really in high school because she was touring with Escape. So yeah, I really do feel, Sheree, as if you throw Kandi to the wolves whenever it is necessary, whenever you feel comfortable, whenever you feel like that's the most opportunistic play. You throw her to the damn wolves, and then you come right back behind the scenes and ask her to help you after you dog her in front of people and shit. And Kandi gave you the advice to just put your logo on some already made clothes, and you acted like you was above that. And then when your ass could not provide the clothes when everybody was coming to your website, you went ahead and did it anyway. Gonna tell Kandi, I don't come to you for music advice, so I'm not coming to, you don't come to me for music advice, so I'm not coming to you for fashion advice. This is not about fashion. This is about business. And Kandi is very good at business. And even though you had a store, past tense, had, it don't matter why you don't have it no more. The point is, you don't have it. And you ain't had it. Kandi was like, I do not want to fight with you, Sheree. Okay, listen, if you felt a way, I am sorry. I did not mean to talk about your businesses on a public platform. You all right? I am sorry. I wouldn't have apologized for shit. You don't want me to talk about your raggedy ass business, bitch? Then I guess you need to stay quiet the next time Marlo wants to talk shit about me on camera, huh? I guess you should excuse yourself from the scene the next time Marlo want to talk about my coochie like she want to get inside of it or something like that. Sheree just wanted camera time. Marlo talks to the foster kids on her Instagram live, and whenever she's this fake lip thing that she does, that's yes, because it's so important. I can't stand it. I can't stand the tightening of the lip. I can't stand the tightening of the lip. I can't. Okay? Anyway, after she finished pretending as if she's a good person for the scene, Sonya comes in. And Sonya, this is when I got to gather you even more. I don't know what you thought you were accomplishing by coming in here trying to tell Marlo that you don't understand why she, gives herself to you differently than she gives herself to the other girls. Sonya says it makes her so sad that Marlo doesn't have the same relationship with the rest of the girls like she has with her. Marlo listens and is thoughtful with her, but with the other girls, they bring the old Marlo out of her. And let me tell you something. Ain't nobody bringing shit out of Marlo, Sonya. She is who she is. You just haven't met that version of her yet, because that hasn't presented itself yet to be the best road to take. If at any point on this show she deems it as a better option to have you as an adversary, the way she has done with Kenya and Kandi, then you will become an adversary, and you won't even understand why. Like everybody else's fucking confusion when it comes to why Marlo is mad at them. Everybody's confusion. But you sitting up there yelling at Kandi, making excuses, talking about, Kandi, you're mad about something that's not even the issue. And then you show up here and tell Marlo that you see how she acts differently. So why is it when you get in front of everybody else, you get in front of the group, all of a sudden you understand where Marlo is coming from? But when it's just you and Marlo, you can express to her that she be doing too damn much. Girl, what? Get your fake ass out my face. I cannot. I'm so disappointed in Sonya. But y'all know Them women that be over there letting they men run them, feet on eggshells all the time, running, trying to make sure you don't disappoint this man, on your knees crying, trying to make sure you don't disappoint this man. We can't trust you. You ain't got no strong conviction because you over there on your knees about a nigga. So I know we can't trust you when it come to this friend group because you weak over there. So that means you're going to be weak in general. You're going to be able to be pulled whichever way. Whoever got the stronger personality going to win for you. Okay? Marlo tells us she's so tired of the girls saying that she's a whore and, she only dates white men. So she's going on a date. Oh, wait. I also forgot that she basically said that because Candy said, fuck those flowers. You think Candy said, fuck those flowers? When she said that, she was basically saying, fuck my sister and fuck my nephew. And I was just like, Marlo, I'm sorry, Marlo. Do you think we supposed to give a fuck more than you? Because you didn't give a fuck. Girl, you didn't even know your nephew worked at Candy's restaurant until he died. And if you didn't take custody of the other two boys so that you can have a storyline, you wouldn't know what was going on with them neither. You might have a messy conversation with your sister every now and again about what's going on, but you probably wasn't going to do shit if it didn't suit you, if it didn't, make a profit for you, if it didn't give you story. Because you use it every time with the fake shit, and I can't stand it. Okay? So Marlo says, I'm going on a date with a Jamaican. Okay? And Sonya's so excited because that's what you need. That's what you need. You need someone that's strong. And just, just have a good time and talk to him about the things that matter. What are the things that matter, Sonya? Let us know. She says, ask him about what he's into, where he's from. I'm like, you mean the basics? I'm going to have to ask him something else besides the basics. This is where I agree with Marlo. Credit score, what you do for a living, how much money you make. Don't waste my fucking time. I ain't trying to be with no broke nigga. Do you see how I'm dressed? If you can't spend on me how I spend on me, then we can't talk. Why waste your time? And for everybody that feel like they have an issue with that, every woman isn't like that. Find you a woman that doesn't care about labels like that. Everybody don't care about labels the way Marlo do. But the idea that Marlo's supposed to go and be with somebody that doesn't enjoy the labels and the name brands the way she does, foolishness. I'm not here for it. Find somebody that suits you. Hey, Dr. Payne, thank you for the super chat. Bondy, your voice is too sweet to sound like crusty Marlo. Love you. I be trying though. Thank you, love. So y'all, Candy and Todd talk about this movie, right? Candy didn't want to play the lead character because she doesn't want to be known as the old lady that's always, turning out the young girls. And I'm just like, you don't. You just want to be that in real life, right? You just want to be that in real life. You just don't want nobody to know. Or you don't mind if they know, you just don't want them to think that you really out here trying to portion people. I got you. I understand. If they would have never said that Candy was trying to bring people, drug them, and take them down to the dungeon, she wouldn't even be worrying about this shit. See how you can't fuck with people like Phaedra and Portia and Carlos King? You can't even be your true bisexual self because you gonna, it make you feel like everybody gonna think you're gonna be pushing yourself up on the bitches. I ain't pushing myself up on no bitches. Okay? So yeah, they want Drew to do the role. And I'm just like, child, okay, we'll see. Allison gets to Drew's house at midnight. Ralph went to bed. Drew felt away. Drew, I didn't agree with you feeling away. Okay, it's after midnight. I know that's your sister and everything, but if that man was tired, please let him go upstairs and go to sleep. I don't know why you're trying to force interactions when he don't like her and she don't like him. Let him go to sleep. Have this peaceful, happy interaction with you and your sister without having to worry about his weird ass rain on me video energy. Okay, standing in the background looking scary and shit. So Allison, I said that part. Drew. Okay, yeah. Drew has her video shoot for her song. They was trying to play her. They was like, it was giving low budget Beyonce blow vibes. I was just like, yeah, but so. Okay, yeah, but so. Sonya came, and then Sonya was like, girl, you always hurting yourself. Why you ain't do something that was a little less, dangerous? Like, why you didn't do something that required, like, walking? And I was just like, Sonya, I get where you coming from, but the way Drew was in there skating and doing that video, and I didn't see her really fall, not once, I was just kind of like, just support and be quiet sometimes, because you really come off like a hater. So Manyetta says it was cute, like my daughter's party. Look, everybody can't put the same budget that Neo used to put into his videos, girl. Okay. Um, Allison says that she dreamed about this video, so she's so happy that it came together. And then she gets emotional, and then the mom gets emotional, and Ralph comes over and hugs her. And I didn't like any of it. I didn't like it, y'all. I didn't like the sister crying, and then Ralph coming over to, like, hug her and all of that. And then the mom was crying. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And it's because I often feel like I don't like when people cry in front of people they aren't safe to cry around. And that's my own control issues. So that's me. That's not Allison. So if Allison felt like, she needed to cry in that moment, that's fine. But I didn't like it because I automatically felt uncomfortable as soon as he came over and hugs her and was giving her the fake smiles that he gives because he knows he's on camera. So I just didn't like that moment that might have been a raw emotional moment for Drew's sister and mom being used in that moment to make Ralph look better. It just kind of, it didn't feel good. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. It didn't feel good. It didn't. It felt almost like they were exploiting her sister not being in that good of a place right now. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I was like, should we be here right now? Like, I just felt uncomfortable. Okay, so then Marlo is on her way to her date. She calls Sonya. Sonya tells her, don't worry about the girls. Don't worry about your boys. Just go on a date and have fun. And Marlo asked, what your traitor ass was doing today? I said, not her calling you a traitor and y'all laughing it off like she not really calling you that. She really meant that shit when she said it to you. But okay, Sonya, you're going to figure it out. And she says that she went to Drew's music video. And Marlo was like, well, I didn't get an invite. She says that Drew's so fucking fake. She's so fake. Let me FaceTime her fake ass. So she FaceTimes her, and Drew did the exact opposite. She was like, oh, hey, girl, that's nice that you called and everything. But the last time we saw each other, I didn't appreciate the way you screamed in my face, fuck you, all loud like that. We was going to have a conversation and come to Jesus before I was going to be back welcoming to you, because I don't feel like you being a good friend, Marlo. I'm sorry. And Marlo at first was being apologetic. I really wanted to apologize to you about that. I really did. I wanted to say I was sorry. I know, yes. And then she was like, maybe it's because I'm from Florida. You're from Chicago, but I'm from Florida. And maybe we're just a little bit more rougher, than you guys. And Drew was like, yeah, but I'm not about to forgive you. I don't care about none of that. Your energy towards me was crazy. And because she was like, hold up, let me finish, because Marlo was about to continue to try to talk over her with the, well, I'm sorry, but it's not a real apology. That's why you can't accept everybody's apologies, because everybody's apology is not genuine. Okay, it wasn't genuine. It was an apology to shut her up so that you could do whatever it was you were trying to do in the moment. Because Marlo is one of those people that will make you think she really your friend, and then whenever she's feeling insecure, she'll call you to make you feel insecure so that it'll make her feel stronger. So I feel like when she called Drew, it was so she could get some insecurity out of that moment, make Drew feel bad, make her feel stronger to go into this date. That's what it felt like to me. But Drew didn't give that to her. So she hangs up on Drew and then proceeds to tell her driver, who personally I wish would not have shown any facial reactions to her talking about that lady like that. Because, bitch, how dare you? All of the surgery in the world. Okay, and here you go talking bad about Drew's body. Oh, she's bad body, bad wig. Look, you can see her wig was slipping off her head right then. I'm like, listen, even if her wig was slipping off, I bet she had more edges under it than you do, bitch. And she's not shaped like a box. I don't know why you keep saying that. Or like a square, whatever the fuck you talking about. Drew body fluctuated, but Drew has a nice shape, Marlo. Okay, now won't you get the grown ass man out of your throat and stop hating on that lady like that? Mad because somebody not doing what you want them to do. Get a fucking life. That's what you need to do. Instead of calling people with this bullshit, you should have been trying to see what was up with your dates. So they pull up to the restaurant. The guy is a restaurant owner. Now let me tell y'all, he got me off rip because his hair was salt and peppered. His hair was salt and peppered. And even though he wasn't overdressed, he was, nice black tee, fitted, minimal jewelry, shit seemed to fit him. He didn't look all weird in his clothes and stuff. But I don't know if he's there because he's actually interested in dating Marlo, or if it's because he wanted his restaurant on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Either way, I don't think Marlo is really interested in him. He's 39. He has 3 children. 2 of them are under the age of 2. And he was in and out of jail at a point in time, just like Marlo was. So that made her feel like, oh my God, we're just alike. Oh my God, I love it. You scam me, I scam you. Okay, let's get together and do a little scamming. Okay, yeah. I don't care about Marlo's fake dates. I don't care about Marlo's fake dates. I don't care about most of Marlo's fake scenes where she tries to invoke sympathy from us and make us think that she is a kind person that's trying to do better. She's not. She's just using language to make everybody think that. It's manipulation. She's an asshole. She's an asshole. Okay? I don't give a. She's an asshole. Okay? And even though I was happy that that young man did not, I love the salt and pepper in the hair, so I'm glad he didn't Beijing for dear God. Something was a bit off for me. Something was a bit off in there for me. But I hope the food down to his restaurant is good. Ooh, that just made me think about what I'm going to order for me and Lyric. Because I was like, me and Lyric need to go out to eat somewhere. But maybe we just need to order something and he need to make us some drinks. I don't know. We'll see, child. Anyway, I gotta go, girl, because the air condition people are supposed to be coming and checking on our air condition because it's too damn hot out here for it to play and fake out on us when it's 97 degrees outside. Thank you, Dr. Payne Nesta, for becoming a member. I appreciate that, love. And thank you, Delisha, for becoming a member. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoy the content. But yeah, you all. I ain't really got much else to say about it. It felt like a little bit of a filler episode, if you ask me, girl. They say he's been on TV before. These producers keep power washing Marlo. She's still dirty, dingy, and dusty. They say okay, I read that one. Hold up. Candy said the food is good. Okay, good. He was on Hell's Kitchen. Okay, familiarity. Shit, it's 104 in Texas. Lily Boom Boom, that's terrible. But I would like to remind all you Texas people that y'all have dry heat. See this humidity. When it get nighttime, I feel like y'all not gonna be as hot as it's gonna be here. It was like 88 degrees at midnight last night. Like 2 degrees below 90 at night. There's no sun. There's no fucking sun. What is it this hot for? Because we all in hell, Lord. That's why. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all see my 108K. Thank you, Larry. Okay. The husband always comes through. Okay. Listen. Anyway, I'm out here. I'll be back tomorrow for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Couples Retreat because we finishing that out. And yeah, girl, I'm gonna try to come to y'all for a BondyBlue show at some point too. Tomorrow, okay? Gwen Stars, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yes, I love it. Okay. Yes, I love it. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I'll talk to y'all later.